So today is day 3. So what have we got today?
All the same things we did yesterday. So we did the Macallan whiskey tasting yesterday, so we're not going to do that today.
That was good and informative.
It was. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, so we have the beer tasting again. We've got the Macallan whiskey again, and we've got the Jack Daniels one that they call Journey to America whiskey tasting.
We've done that one before.
They've got canvas painting again.
Funky guitar today. Yesterday was tulips.
So yesterday was tulips and the canvas painting. Today is the funky guitar.
Basically, it's pretty much the same things that was yesterday. They have the champagne black glass tasting. We've done that before.
And that's fun. That's a fun one to do.
There's a slot tournament. Today is Deal or No Deal game show. There's trivia in the afternoon. There's music at the pool.
Yeah, and then tonight we have the show 6, which we've seen before. We've chosen not to see it this time, but I think it played last night too.
It did.
So 6 is kind of their every night show. We got the race cars again today.
Laser tag today too.
Okay. And then tonight the Beatles will be in the Cavern Club, and they're going to be doing Abbey Road songs.
I also like.
So we'll probably be
catch that
back
one.
there again. We will be going to Los Lobos for dinner tonight,
Yes.
and we'll see how that goes. We've never eaten there.
No.
So this is how the morning, day 3 goes.
When skies are gray, you'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Ole!
Hey,
Thank you. Have a lovely breakfast.
thank you.
That's
They brought us brownies.
Good morning. Would you like to try? We have chocolate brownies.
That was so much fun.
It was a lot of fun. Everybody's just happy, singing, dancing. You just never know what you're going to
You
get.
just never know.
So, but it really kind of makes the trip a little more exciting.
It does.
A little more fun. So, all right. Well, we will be back
Who knows when?
sometime
today, maybe tomorrow morning.
tomorrow morning for a recap. It's really hard to just have set filming schedules when you're doing things, and really nobody wants to watch somebody who's had probably more drinking than they should try to film a video. Welcome back. Concluding marks for day 3.
Day 3.
So we did go to the spa.
We did.
As planned, and as we suspected, it was like half the amount of people there at this time as last time.
Yeah.
And on port day, it's going to be like practically empty, I'm guessing.
It is. It seems like the first day is always really crowded, and then it tapers off, and then the last sea day it'll probably be busy because everybody who bought the pass who haven't used it are like, oh, I've got to go to the spa.
So I spent $200 for that. I got to use it. So the more you use it, the cheaper it gets.
Yeah.
We went and watched the Speedway a little bit, and immediately there was a giant crash, and everybody was backed up behind the car, and it took them a few minutes to untangle it. And then that particular person was once more in the lead after that, and
she held everybody back. Every time we watch that, this is exactly what happens. There's one person who can't drive.
And they go, it's kind of like the little old lady in the store with the shopping cart going down the center, and you try to go to the left and she starts to veer to the left, and then you try to go right and she starts to veer to the right.
Yes.
So you're stuck behind her, just like that.
That is it.
And so we didn't do them, but we did film them. I'm sure they're fun.
I'm sure they're a blast, and I'm sure that every time it's not like that. It just seems to be that way every time we watch.
We went to Los Lobos for dinner.
It was good.
Actually, right now we're thinking Los Lobos was actually better than Ocean Blue.
I think it was. Even though I really like seafood, you not as much as me. Of course, I had seafood in Los Lobos.
Yes, you did.
But it was really good.
It was good. It's a you should do it. One, I think they don't get a lot of credit for that restaurant. You know, stuff back in the corner. It's a little less expensive, so you think less expensive's cheaper. But it was really pretty good. And it's funny. I mean, there was like 6 people.
Yeah.
6 people in there, and it was partnered next to Cagney's. And as we're walking out, Cagney's is just packed.
And you know, Cagney's is good, but it's not.
It's not.
It's not my
fabulous.
choice. I think their steaks are not that good. I hate to say that, but the last time I had a ribeye and it was like tough.
You want a good filet mignon on the ship? You go to La Cucina.
La Cucina has the best filet.
So just a little helpful tip there.
Of course, taste is subjective, so who knows?
It is
but
true.
It's not my favorite restaurant.
And every ship probably differs slightly.
Yeah.
Another thing you may not know, the dining room menus are exactly the same on all the ships all the time.
Yes.
So when we were on the Gem in September, we had the same menus as we are getting on this ship.
Exactly the same every day.
So, you know, if you're doing a lot of cruising, that might get old for you, but that's just something we had noticed this trip. We danced a little last night with the Latin band.
Yeah, a little. In the early evening.
Yeah. And then we went to the Beatles Abbey Road again.
That was really good.
Really good.
They are a really good band.
And again, if you're going to go see these kind of shows, you've got to get there
early. We were there 40 minutes early, and it was already full.
You got like the last 2 seats.
We had a hard time finding seats, and we ended up sitting not in the best place to see, but at least we got to hear the music.
Yeah, we got to hear. We could see a little bit.
We could see enough to see that guy do that guitar solo. That was amazing.
Yeah. What was the song?
My Guitar Gently Weeps.
Yeah, he was awesome.
He was really good.
Definitely a must-see. They also had 6 last night, and that was the last night
for that one.
6 for this cruise.
I don't think there's
prohibitions tonight. We're debating. We've never done it. It isn't a $35 per person upcharge. We might not. Basically, it just kind of gives the history of the last night before America went dry in New Orleans. So there's a storyline, there's dancing, there's specialty drinks.
Yeah.
So we might. So that was pretty much
that was it. We went to bed earlier last night because...
Well, we were up till midnight the night prior.
And we got up at 6 because we can't sleep in. It's not our thing.
All right, we'll be back with day 4.
Day 4 coming up.